Hello everybody and welcome to another YouTube video by yours truly, King David. Let's just go with that, King David, okay? Anyways, I want to give you my thoughts and my overall impression of this COD beta that I played and what I'm expecting out of the full game. So really starting off, the first thing that you notice when you load in the game, you get on your Xbox, your PlayStation, your PC, you shoot your gun at the enemy and you notice a health bar above the gamer tag. Now, every COD before this, you're like, oh, no, there's no health bar. Maybe there's a shield crack that indicates an enemy's shield is broken and like, Warzone or Blackout, something of that nature. But the health bar, you know exactly what your enemy's at when you're killing them, and it just frustration is paramount. Like, when are you going to distinguish the difference between an arcade game and a COD? Because every COD has that signature feel to it, that signature look, that signature play style. There's a point where it no longer becomes a COD, but some other game like a Battlefield game or something else. There's a point where it's just no longer changing by copying, to be brutally honest, by copying other games. It's not improving your own game. What it is doing is that it's making your game more like those other games to the point where every single game is becoming synonymous, is becoming the same. And to really truly capture a individual game, you need to continue on improving on what is good about your game, what is that feeling to your game. And I understand that to appeal to Fortnite kids, to appeal to PUBG players, to appeal to all those different individual genres, that you're reaching out to them in ways that are drastic and extreme. I understand that, but there's a point where you need to solidify that this is in fact a COD, and this is not another game. Okay, so you can't coming to this game and saying that it's like a Fortnite game or anything of that nature. You just lose the feeling of COD, which is exactly why I love the concept of bringing Hudson, Woods, and Mason back for a third time campaign where you'll see them again and you'll interact with them again, and it's no longer this futuristic bullshit campaign that Black Ops 3 and Black Ops 4. I think Black Ops 3 or 4, one of those games, never even had a campaign. The campaign is a very much loved part of COD that has been ignored and has been neglected on some of these more recent CODs because people can't really touch base with it. And I understand that was the case in Modern Warfare 2019, bringing back and reimagining that whole soap price and all that shit, and reimagining that first Modern Warfare. I understand that was not as a great a success as it was, but if this is just building off of that Black Ops 1 campaign and continuing that storyline, I think it has potential to be a great success, especially for returning COD players and especially for those people that have long anticipated that what happened in between that long period between Black Ops 2 and Black Ops 1. I will say that if they do mess up that campaign, if they do somehow get the story wrong, I mean they're the company that makes so they're obviously the makers of the story. But if they just ruin it somehow, spoil it somehow, that is so much of the game's potential that is wasted. Because this to us, to a lot of people, is the modern day sequel to Black Ops 1. It is what we have been waiting for a long time. It is that idle game. To many, our year has been shit. 2020 has been shit. And this is the game that many of us look forward to. This is the game that many of us want to call one of the classics. Okay? Now, what is a COD without a zombies? I mean, besides the Modern Warfare, besides Ghosts, besides all Advanced Warfare, what is a Black Ops without a zombies? What is a Black Ops without a zombies? It is not a Black Ops. It is just another COD. It is just a quotation mark, just another COD. Now, honestly, looking at some of these leaks, I'll put them on the screen for y'all. Some of these leaks that I have seen personally does not give me hope for a good zombies. And that is heartbreaking. However, there's redemption in everything. There's redemption for each company. If they purposely leaked that shit, which I think they did, to see how the community react to certain things, I think that if they just, listen to their community and not put a health bar on the zombies, or maybe not put on a health bar on the zombies outside of the tutorial, zombies has a great success. Because just putting a health bar on the zombies, why? Why would you do that? Because you would know each individual zombie. Like, it just give it such a weird feeling. It'd be too arcadey. It'd be like a Dead Ops arcade. It'd be like playing that, except first person, which is, I mean, it had its ups and downs, but I mean, I love Dead Ops arcade, but it was just that, an arcade game that you played with your friends to bullshit around. It wasn't the COD that many people grind on, that many people form bonds with their friends over. And I think that's really, this really can't be much more than an arcade game if they don't do it right. I think the Black Ops community as a whole and the COD community as a whole doesn't want an arcade game, doesn't want what we've seen so far. We want a solid classic COD, and this has potential to be that. And I think that they will take what feedback they got from the community upon releasing that beta, upon having people run that beta. I think they'll take that and they'll make that their own. I mean, regardless, I'm going to play the COD and probably sink hours of my life into it. But so many people want this game to be good. And I think that zombies is a key component to that. And they have so much potential to go good, so much potential to fuck it up. So now we're going to talk about the multiplayer, okay? Multiplayer is a core component of every single COD. Every single COD since when all of us were kids playing split screen 1v1 on offline mode with our friends on Modern Warfare. Just playing split screen, 2v2, 1v1, 1v3 sometimes, 1v2 sometimes. Just playing that split screen. Multiplayer has been essential to Modern Warfare. I mean, not just Modern Warfare, but every single individual COD. Multiplayer is the keystone which can make or break this game, even if zombies is shit. Even if campaign is shit. If the multiplayer is good, there will be so many people that are just going to grind multiplayer. Okay? So, first thing I want to happen is that I want
I could see him
the
through the
campers to be gone. There's so many campers still in Call of Duty. They said that they were focused on preventing camping, preventing cheaters, preventing all this, preventing all that. Okay? But preventing does not stop them, especially nowadays. Okay? So First thing that I notice that needs to be fixed is this sheer amount of just campers, especially in Moscow. Moscow, oh my god, there's a person around every corner at every angle, and that's the same at Miami on that freaking porch overlooking everyone. That's a big problem. I don't want that to happen. Now, I'd like there'd be cool sniper battles there, but there needs to be something, just something that prevents that from happening so often. There's not a match I have been in Miami in particular, the Miami map or the Moscow map, where there wasn't at least a solid, like, half the team camping on either side. Especially on that porch on Miami. There's at least 3 people up there every single game, and it pisses me off. Now, I'm not going to only point out the problems, because there's a lot of problems with every single COD's multiplayer, and that's not why that's not why I play it. I play it because of the good. Okay? So I like the current gun variation. I like it. I like the M16. I like the MP5. I like the XM. All fine and dandy. All of that's pretty cool. But there needs to be more. There needs to be more gun variety. There needs to be more map variety. I like that they they have map voting instead, where you're just forced to play bullshit maps like on Modern Warfare, where there's a map that you've never even heard of, you never even play on like custom, but you have to play it when you're playing in multiplayer. I like that there's map voting in this. That's certainly a plus. Map voting is a plus. It's one of the biggest pluses ever, because like everyone knows that there's so many maps on Modern Warfare 2019 that you just don't want to you're repulsed by. Basically every map besides Shipment. Every map besides Shoot House and Shipment. Every map is just repulsive in Modern Warfare 2019. And that's certainly something I like. And overall I felt like each individual map has its potential. Cartel, there's a lot that needs to be fixed in Cartel. Bushes, ugh, oh my god, the bush camping is ridiculous, and it just honestly feels like Fortnite with all these bush campers. I like the look, the feel, and the urban warfare-esque of Miami. What I don't like about it is that there's just too many corners, too many places to camp, too many places to just lay down and be a little pussy. So overall, I will say this. My expectation for this game, my prediction for this game is another mediocre COD. My hope, my dream, and my passion for this game, what I really want out of this game, is a rock solid classic COD. Well, I think that will happen? Not in the slightest, and I think that based on what I've seen a day before the release, is a very pitiful expectation. You're gonna very pitiful zombies. Multiplayer, it's the same as it was from what I know. And campaign we have yet to see. So there we go. Thank you for watching this video. Make sure to drop a like and a subscribe. My name is King David. That is all from my video today. Have a good one. And God bless. Hello, my fellows. What's good? Hello.
How do you know, my fellow gamers? Fine,
my fellow gamers, we must rise up.
We must rise
Fuck you, bitch.
Wow, fucking Menendez.